police chief who decided to pull out a gun on a person in a traffic situation, right? A motorist. The chief was off duty. Chief is now suspended. What a dumbass. Put up the picture for him, ass. You're looking at a guy who literally got fired on his day off. Suspended. Let's talk about it. Pennsylvania police chief was suspended after pulling a gun on a motorcyclist over a traffic violation while off duty. Keep the picture up, sir. Sir. You look a little up in age, okay? Been a cop for a long time, sir. All right. It's your day off. You're the damn chief. Manheim Township Chief of Police Duane Fisher was placed on administrative leave by the department after video surfaced of his April 30th confrontation with Mr. Benny Pena-Rivera. Benny was riding around when he pulled over in an alley behind a building. He heard someone threatening to shoot him, he claimed. The confrontation took place in late April. It was caught on the security video. There is no accompanying audio, however. Quote, all I heard was, on the ground, or I will shoot. If you're a cop or something, you're supposed to identify yourself and not come up the way you came up to me while he is slamming me on the electric panel. He still has his gun in his right hand, pointing it over here. I'm telling him, quote, don't shoot me. What's the reason you're going to shoot me for? End quote. Seems to be a reasonable question. You got a guy, he's in a regular ass car. He has on, well, just regular clothes. He has a gun pointed to you. You're an individual on a motorcycle. You pulled over in an alley. Not anybody around you. Yeah, why would you want to shoot me? Okay, so Fisher demands or claimed he identified himself as the township police twice before the two men started to wrestle. Benny was able to escape on foot at the time. In a probable cause affidavit, Fisher states that Benny pushed and shoved him before fleeing the scene. The chief also claimed Benny committed several traffic violations, including running the same light they had both stopped at and using his motorcycle to knock him over. With Benny on the run, Fisher switched his lights on for the first time. And then he called for backup, as seen in the video. One day later, on May 1st, Benny was in fact arrested. Quote, I woke up in the morning, went to the gas station, grabbed a pack of cigarettes, and when I was talking on the phone, apparently someone overheard my situation and they called the police. Benny said of his arrest, 5 minutes, 8, 9, maybe 10 cops pulled up to where I was at the moment. And that's when I got arrested, end quote. Benny pleaded guilty to traffic violations, though charges of aggravated assault, evading arrest, and resisting arrest were dropped after he obtained a copy of the video and showed it to the who? The Lancaster County District Attorney, Heather Adams. Heather, I get it. I know. When you saw the video, you said, this is some bullshit right here. Yeah, your chief set you up. Sure did. Signed off on this, active warrant. You're prosecuting a man for felonies against a cop. And all of a sudden you get a video. Cop didn't give you context. He's the chief, he should. Leadership should be accountable to leadership. But obviously, it happened. Now an internal probe has indeed been launched, an investigation into who? Chief Fisher, who has now been suspended, pending the completion of the investigation. Benny said the experience has, well, let's just say, tainted his view on law enforcement. All right, now, an individual who would do something like this while off duty and then afterwards not provide the proper context to the prosecutorial authority is an individual, I would assume, in my opinion, has misused his power before. This time, he got caught, and in the most ironic way, on a day when he could have just picked up some damn Dunkin' Donuts. Jordan, to me, it is a signal of how out of control a person is in a position of power when they are not in said position and they act in this manner. What say you?
Absolutely. I think that this person was off duty, not in uniform, and drawing a gun. Like, given these circumstances, well, I guess we should all be thankful that it didn't end
Yeah.
worse. Imagine if the guy on the motorcycle also had a gun, legally
Yep.
within his rights, and he just saw some guy coming after him, chasing him, and then draws a gun. That could have ended poorly for either one or both of them. I guess we should be relieved, but also, like you're saying, this underscores the recklessness with which some police operate. And this is somebody who should be punished, disciplined, removed, but he's not alone. It isn't unique. As you chronicle day after day, this is a systemic problem. It's rooted in training and a mindset that is instilled in many American police officers that basically you should just be aggressive. Everyone's a threat. You never know. Danger could be around every single corner. And certainly it can be a risky and dangerous job. But what threat did this guy on the motorcycle pose that warranted this behavior? Traffic violations? Like, in what world? Of course he's going to run. You're in an unmarked car. You're in plain clothes. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous, and we should be thankful that this was caught on film by a security camera, and it's not just a he said situation.
Right, right. Because we all know what would have happened if no camera existed. Benny would be prosecuted for felony acts against an officer.